Can you
Hello.
hear me? Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good. And you?
I'm very good, thank you. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, yeah. My name is Mike. I am 22 years old.
hmm
Live in Brazil, in São Paulo.
Okay, great. So you're from Brazil.
Yeah, from Brazil.
Okay, right now we are neighbors. Well, I am in Colombia right now, but I am in the north of Colombia, and you are in the south
No.
of Brazil. So we are
Yeah,
kind of neighbors, but kind of far away.
yeah. So, how long have you been teaching English on Cambly?
I can't hear you.
For how long have you been teaching English on Cambly?
Um, So actually, I have been teaching on Cambly for exactly 6 months.
6 months. Nice.
Yeah. So what about you? What brought you to Cambly? Or what are your goals for learning English?
Um, I wanna feel more comfortable to speak English, and I saw Cambly
hmm
on YouTube, and I decided to sign up to try Cambly. It is
hmm
my second class here.
Okay, great. So what do you think about it so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know what I do exactly to improve my vocabulary here on Cambly, but
hmm
I'm trying out to find a good tutor to to learn.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, what I do with a lot of my students is we read articles because that's, I think, the best way. I'm actually learning Spanish right now. So that is kind of how I learn. And so I try to help people learn the same way. Um, we read different articles from specific websites that give you kind of a list of vocabulary first. So we'll go over the vocabulary, read the article, and then talk about the article. And I think that's a really good way to improve your speaking skills and vocabulary.
Oh, nice. My last tutor said if I read I read an article out loud, it will improve to be more confident about my English.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So, do you use English a lot on a day-to-day basis?
not for conversation. I work on software development, so I need to read English a lot, but I don't speak too much.
Yeah, I totally understand. That is the exact same experience I have with Spanish. So you feel comfortable reading it, but then all of a sudden you have another person in front of you, and you're like, what do I say now?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah. So, Mike, what do you want to do today? Do you want to practice reading an article, or would you like to just kind of get to know each other?
Actually, I want to just talk about everything. Um, sometimes I get random sentences on the internet, so I have
hmm
some here to ask you about. We can
Okay.
do it later, and maybe my little sister will join us today, so
Okay, great.
we can we can expect her to be here.
Okay, how old is your little sister?
She is 12.
hmm
Uh, she, I'm incentivizing her to learn English,
hmm
but she's a little bit ashamed,
Or she's just maybe a little embarrassed or shy.
embarrassed. Yeah, shy,
Yeah, here,
shy. That's the word.
I'll type those to you, shy. Or you can say she's a little timid, which is pretty normal when you're learning a different language.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just talk a lot in Portuguese, so I think it will not be a problem for her to learn English.
Yeah. Do you live with your sister?
Yeah, I'm live with my sister and my mom and
Mhm.
my stepfather.
Okay, great. And can you tell me a little bit about Sao Paulo?
I live in Campinas, São Paulo.
Mhm.
Uh, on the I've been on the capital, São Paulo, just 3 or 4 times in my life.
Mhm.
I almost spend my time here in Campinas.
Mhm.
Um, but Campinas is a beautiful city, and São Paulo is a great state. I I lived on other city. Uh,
Lived in other cities.
I've lived. I I have lived in another city. In,
Yeah, so I have lived in other cities.
I have lived in other cities. I lived in Itu. Is here in São Paulo too. It's close to Campinas, about 40 minutes from here
Mhm.
by um, I don't know more.
Well, can you describe Campinas a little bit for me? So is it a big city, small? What do people do there?
Yeah, Campinas is a big city, not as big as São Paulo, but it's a great big city. We have a lot of stuff to do here. We have pubs. You can go with your friends. Malls where you can go to the cinema.
Mhm.
Mm, we have great universities here. Here in Campinas, we have Unicamp. is is a great university in Brazil. Um, we have public parks to go.
Mhm.
Um, I
Do you
think
have any famous landmarks?
I have what? Sorry.
Are there any famous landmarks or places that people come to see or really important things?
Yeah, we have that. I just don't remember the name. Wait a second. Um, we have the malls. A lot of people came to Campinas to go to the mall. Uh, we have a famous park. It's called Taquaral. Taquaral.
Mhm.
People came here a lot to go to the Taquaral. Mm, I think that's it. I don't remember anymore.
Okay. So what do you like to do in your city with your friends?
I really like to go to the cinema when I'm not studying for for a test or for my job. I really go want to go want to go to the cinema. It's something I like to do.
Yeah. So what kind of movies do you like to watch?
My sister just came here, so
Okay.
like,
Come on.
she's a little bit shy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You can tell her that I am learning Spanish. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very good, thank you. What's your name?
Mayara.
Mayara.
Yes.
Say that okay?
Okay.
My name is Asia.
Asia.
Eija.
Yeah, Asia. It's a strange name, even in the US.
It's a pretty name. So
What did you
it's a pretty name. Asia. It's different.
say? Thanks to my parents.
Espera que eu vou jogar. Tô vendo as opções.
Yeah, she's a little bit shy. She said she will play a game on the smartphone.
Okay. Do you mean okay, bye. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, she said.
Maybe we can talk again another time.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny because I actually signed up for something similar to Cambly, but to learn Spanish. And I thought that I would be completely comfortable talking to somebody, and I was so, so nervous. So now I know what it's like to be on the other end. So I totally understand.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel a little bit nervous too. So I
Mhm.
took a lot of time to choose a Cambly tutor here.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
last night I spent uh, almost 2 hours to choose someone to talk with.
Oh, really? You are
Yeah.
very selective. Wow. Okay. So, well, anyway, back to movies. What kind of movies do you like to watch?
I like scientific movies and
Hmm.
politics. Um, actually, I'm watching more TV series
Mhm.
than movies.
Yeah, that seems to be a common thing now.
Yeah, I spend maybe 1 or 2 hours on Netflix uh,
Hmm.
on weekend.
Yeah. So you like to watch political shows and scientific shows, or do you mean like what kinds of shows do you like to watch?
Um, on YouTube, I'm I'm liking to watch Ellen's show. Do you know
The Ellen Show?
the Ellen show? Yeah,
Yes, of course. I love Ellen.
I really like the show.
Hmm.
Um, I forgot the name of the other show. Is a guy. She has a late night show.
Well, he has a late night show.
He has a late night show. Yeah.
Hmm.
She has a. I don't know how I say topete. Just for a minute. Tuft.
Okay, I was going to say Tuft. Hmm.
Tuft. Yes. He
That
has a.
style of
Yeah. Uh, I just forgot Conan, the Conan show.
Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
like his show too.
Hmm. So you like to watch kind of like talk shows,
Like talk
or
and
mhm.
on Netflix. I watch common horror movies and horror series um, and stuff like that.
Yeah. What series have you recently watched?
Recently, I have watched a lot of cartoon series like Teen Titans Go and sometimes SpongeBob. Some SpongeBob is
Really, SpongeBob.
I really like. Yeah,
Yeah. That's
I like
interesting.
I like to watch cartoons when I'm eating something because it's really fast, about 15 or 20 minutes, and I can
Mhm.
finish the episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because series these days, each episode is almost like a mini movie. So not
Yeah,
even, it's almost like a full movie. So you have to kind of invest some time if you want to watch a TV show on Netflix sometimes.
yeah,
Do you
exactly.
ever do you ever watch any sitcoms? Especially, I know that a lot of people watch them to improve their English.
Yeah, I started on Netflix because I wanted to learn English. So for a long time, I have been studying on a passive way, just listening and
Hmm.
reading stuff. I don't know exactly for how long I have been studying English, but maybe 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to speak a little bit to get less shy.
Mm-hmm. So why is it so important to you to feel comfortable speaking English?
I think learning English is a great way to improve your job skills.
Mm-hmm.
And when I don't talk too much, even in Portuguese,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, I'm really quiet. But
Mm-hmm.
when I talk to someone, I want her or his to
Or
understand
him?
something, or him. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I want him to understand what I'm saying. So English, it's my priority now. But I
Priority. Mm-hmm.
priority. But I like to learn some other languages like Spanish and French, maybe.
Yeah. So what do you think your interest in languages stems from?
Uh, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
Okay, so you said that you really not only want to learn English, but other languages. Why do you think you're so interested in learning languages?
Um, I don't know. Maybe when I'm watching a movie, um, I don't like to. I don't like not to hear the original audio. Like when I'm watching a movie in Spanish and it is translated for Portuguese, it's a little bit weird. The mouth don't match the sound I'm hearing, and I'm
So it's dubbed.
it what?
So that is called dubbed when you don't have subtitles, but Portuguese comes out instead of Spanish, for lack of a
Yeah,
better way of saying it. It comes out.
comes out.
Um, yeah, so it's a little awkward.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. Uh,
Yeah. Uh, so
yeah,
you would prefer to just hear it in the original language and understand.
yeah. I prefer here the original language.
Hmm.
Like a lot to watch mangas is Japanese cartoons. Uh,
Hmm.
I like to. I don't understand Japanese, but I like to hear in Japanese and read the subtitles. So
Yeah.
it's better.
Wow. So you are really interested in different types of movies and shows and cartoons.
Yeah.
So what do you do you said you work in software development?
Yeah. I'm studying to be an analyst in software development.
Hmm.
Uh, Now I'm intern in a.
Now I'm an intern.
I'm an intern. That's it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm going to type it for you. Now I'm an intern.
Now I'm an
Oops.
intern
Hmm.
in a small um, business. Um, I forgot how we call it here, but I do a part-time job. It's six hours a day.
Hmm. So are you still in university?
Yeah, I'll finish by July next year,
Hmm.
and I'll be graduated.
Hmm.
Mm,
Do you hope to work for the company that you are now interning with?
yeah, now uh, I'm thinking in continue in this company
Hmm.
uh, for maybe 3 or 4 years by now. Um, but I really don't know. Maybe I got a better job in the future. And
Do you mean 3 or 4 years from now, you hope to still be working with this company?
Yeah, from now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. So what exactly does an analyst do in the realm of software development?
Right. When we build a software, we have to get the documentations right to do a great job. So we analyze the context, and we build documents to help the programmer who will make the code do her job a little bit easier to
More easily, yeah.
more easily. Yeah.
Okay, great. So what got you interested in software development?
Really, I don't know. I always liked um, technology.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was a child, I did a hardware course to learn how to fix computers, and
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I'd like
I liked it.
I liked it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. So I decided to know a little bit more about the software, not just the hardware.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm liking it, um, and I think that's what I wanna do from now.
Okay, how old were you when you took the course for for the hardware?
For the hardware, I was, I think, 14 years old, 14 or 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I had 18 years old,
When I was 18.
when I was 18,
Mm-hmm.
uh, well, when I was 18, I decided to abandon the technology.
Really? What made you want to abandon the technology?
It's because I like the I forgot how I say it. I like the market ac- actions market.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah,
What is the market action?
business market like
Oh, like marketing?
no, not like marketing. It's um wait a minute. Mm, I don't know.
Well,
Say
there
that.
is a thing called market actions.
Yeah, but it's not like marketing. It's when you have a company and you need to capture investors. So
Mm-hmm.
you divide your company in small pieces to sell in the market.
Yeah, so you divide it into different stocks, you mean?
No.
Sorry, I'm not the best person. This is not my area of expertise.
The, when you are an actionist, you buy a piece of a company, so
Hmm.
you can live with that. So
Is this the word? Like an investor?
like an investor, yeah, I like it's something like this. So
Okay.
so um, I decided to be an accountant.
Hmm.
I did this university for 1 year and a half, but I decided to get back to technology, and when I was 19 and a half, I decided to start the software university.
Okay, so you abandoned it for just a short time to try something else and decided it wasn't for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. At least you tried something different.
Yeah.
So what do you think? This is actually, I've been thinking about it a lot and talking to a lot of people about it. Since you are a huge technology person, what do you think of all of the technological advances and how quickly everything is progressing?
Oh, I think it's great. It's, the human being can progress more faster than that, and technology is helping us to get that. So I really hope being alive 50 or 80 years from now to see robots on the street. So
Yeah.
yeah, really cool.
So do you ever get a little afraid about what could happen in the future if things keep progressing so quickly?
Not really. I really would like to see what we are capable of, and I think it's a great progress.
Yeah, so what do you think is one of the coolest technological advances that we have today?
Technological advances is the software's recognition, and you besides that, the robots and the electric cars that we have, the robot with face recognition that can identify who's in front of it, who's in front of it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, I think it is that. That's all. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, if there was one thing that you could, I don't know the word for it, like disinvent, take away, what would you take
This
away?
event,
Yeah.
I would take away the guns. I really think the guns is a it was necessary because you really want you really can do a lot of things uh, with with the guns when you. But I think the guns is it's a bad thing that should be disinvented.
Yeah. So what are the gun control laws in Brazil?
Now we have a new president. Uh, he's called Bolsonaro, and he's a guy. He's a guy who really likes the gun way. But I do not like him too much.
Well, if you are, oh no. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So Mike, we only have about 40 seconds left, so I just wanted to know if you have any questions for me before we go.
Um, it's really cool for you if I posted it on YouTube. That's okay. Are you?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Well, I will. We will talk soon. I had, as I said, I
Yeah,
had. Well, bye bye.
it was great to meet you, and I hope to talk to you soon too. Bye.
Bye. It's great.